They put my wife in their sights again. First false assault, then murder. Jessica had bodies, money, and lone wolf protection behind her, but Lena had me, the Death Riders. And one question left hanging in the room: how far would I go to protect what was mine? The iron bar felt like an old friend in my hands, cold, unforgiving. 315 pounds of dead weight. I racked the bar with a metallic clang that echoed off the concrete walls of the compound gym, sat up, and reached for my water bottle. Sweat dripped down my chest, tracing the lines of ink that covered my torso. 40 years old and I could still outwork men half my age. Had to. In this life, the moment you got soft was the moment you got dead. I grabbed my towel and wiped down. Checking my phone. 2 texts from Jewel. Don't forget the flowers, Reaper. I'm serious. Scout said you'd handle it. I want roses, peonies, and those purple things. Don't come back without them. By 7:30, I was dressed black jeans, black boots, black t-shirt, my Death Riders cut over it. Enforcer, bottom rocker, Texas. I strapped my Glock to my hip and slid 2 knives into their sheaths. One at my ankle, one at my back. Old habits from my SEAL days. You didn't walk around unarmed, Reaper. Viper's voice cut through the noise of the clubhouse. Got a minute? Lionel Viper Bastion, our VP, stood near the bar. He slid a folder across the bar top. That property developer who's been sniffing around the East Side businesses. He made an offer to buy out Martinez's garage. Lowball bullshit, with a threat attached. I flipped open the folder. He threatened Martinez's family? Implied it. Beast rumbled. I closed the folder. Then we handle it. I'll pay our developer friend a visit. Reaper. Scout's voice carried from his office. Need you. Gareth Scout Jones, our president, sat behind his desk. Jewel's on my ass about these flowers. You going today? Yeah. This morning. She wants quality. Jewel found this place. Lena's Blooms, downtown. By 10 a.m., I was on my bike, a custom Harley-Davidson Fat Boy. Blacked out. Downtown was a strip of old brick buildings. I spotted the flower shop and parked. I swung off the bike and headed for the door. The bell above it chimed, and the scent hit me immediately: roses, earth, and green growing things. And then I saw her, small, delicate, bent over in arrangement with her back to me, crimson hair catching the light like fire. She turned, green eyes, freckles. Time slowed. She was 5'0" of curves wrapped in a simple green sundress that matched her eyes. Beautiful didn't cover it, but it was her eyes that hit me like a round to the chest. Green, bright, intelligent, and haunted. She was drowning, and she was doing it alone. Something primal and possessive unfurled in my chest. Mine. The word echoed through my head. This woman was mine. H-high, she stammered. Pink flooded her cheeks, spreading down her neck. Afternoon, I said, keeping my voice low. You the owner? She nodded. Why, yes. I mean, this is my shop. Lena's Blooms. I'm Lena, Jaxon. Most people call me Reaper. Her eyes dropped to my cot, reading the patches. That's an interesting nickname, she said quietly. Earned it in the Navy. SEAL. Sniper. Understanding flickered across her face. That makes sense. You move like, aware of your surroundings. Habit. I need flowers, a lot of them, for a garden project. I pulled out my phone and handed it to her. Lena took the phone, her fingers brushing mine. The contact was brief, but I felt it like a brand. Her eyes widened slightly. This is a beautiful list, she said, handing back my phone. How large is the space? 20 by 30 feet. Raised beds, 6 of them. She started sketching. If you're doing raised beds, you'll want to think about height variation. Tall delphiniums and roses in the back. Medium height peonies and lavender in the middle. You know your shit. She glanced up. That blush returning. I have degrees in business and horticulture. Flowers are kind of my thing. How long you been running this place? 3 years. Saved up. Took out a small business loan. It's been good. Liar. You run this place solo. Mostly. I have a part-timer, but otherwise it's just me. I wanted to know everything: why she was tired, why she was alone, why pain lived behind those pretty green eyes. What do roses mean? Depends on the color. Red is passionate love. Pink is admiration. White is purity. Yellow is friendship. And peonies, romance, prosperity, good fortune. They're beautiful but resilient, tougher than they look. Like her, I thought. My phone buzzed in my pocket. Once, twice, 3 times. I pulled it out. Viper, where the fuck are you? Martina's situation escalating. Developer sent his boys to the site. Need you here now. Scout, meeting in 20. Viper's got intel on the Corpus run. Don't be late. Reality crashed back in. I had work to do. Everything okay? Lena asked. Work. I need to go. Disappointment flashed in her eyes. Of course, I'll work on that proposal. I'll be back. The words came out harder than I meant them to. Tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. You don't have to. I want to. I stepped closer, crowding her space. Give me your phone. Lena blinked. What? Your phone. Give it to me. She reached into her dress pocket and handed it to me. I took it, opened her contacts, and added my number. I typed Jaxon Kain. Then I called my own phone from hers, letting it ring once. Now I had her number too. There, I said, handing the phone back to her, holding her hand trapped between mine and the device. You need anything at all, you text me. Understand? Her eyes were huge. Yes. Okay. I mean it. Lena, something breaks. Someone bothers you. You can't sleep. You're scared. I don't give a fuck what it is. You text me. Jaxon, promise me. I demanded. I promise, she whispered. I released her hand slowly. Tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here. I'm always here. I forced myself to turn and walk out. The door chimed behind me as I stepped into the Texas heat. My phone rang. Viper's name flashed. I answered. On my way. About fucking time. Where the hell have you been? Flower shop. 10 minutes. I hung up and climbed onto my bike, the engine roaring to life. Today, all I could think about was crimson hair and green eyes. I pulled up Scout's number and sent a quick text. Me techie to run a background check. Lena Greyson, owner of Lena's Blooms on Main Street. Everything. Tonight. Scout. This about Jules Flowers? Me. No. This is personal. Scout. Understood. Consider it done. I pocketed my phone and kicked the bike into gear. Tomorrow, I was going back to that flower shop. And I wasn't leaving until I knew everything about the woman who'd just become my entire fucking world. The door chimed as it closed behind him. And suddenly the shop felt too big, too empty, too quiet. I stood frozen behind the counter, my phone still clutched in my trembling hand. My heart hammering so hard I could feel it in my throat. The air still smelled like leather and something darker, something masculine and dangerous that made my skin feel too tight. What just happened? I looked down at my phone. The screen still lit up from when he'd just taken it. I opened my contacts, scrolling to the new entry. There it was, right at the top of my case. Jaxon Kain. Jaxon, his real name. He'd given me his real name. I whispered it, testing how it felt on my tongue. Jaxon. It suited him. Strong, sharp, dangerous. My thumb hovered over his number, and I felt that pull again, that magnetic thing that had made it impossible to look away from him, impossible to breathe.